Hey everybody, my name is Tracy Brown. I'm a somatic nutrition therapist, dietitian, and coach, and an intuitive eating, body image, and decoding eating disorder specialist. So I know a lot of little labels there, but wanted to get it all in so you know who I am and a little bit more about what I do and what I provide both clients and professionals to reach our clients in more deep levels. And so this video is came about because I was working with some professionals and some training this week. And we are probably about in week 8 or so of our training, and some really important details about some client sessions were coming up that we are working through. And, and it revealed how important it is to get details about our clients. They're really detailed histories right off the get-go, because you can always circle back with that information when you're later on in the stages of your work together, whether it's session 4 or session 10, you're 6 months in, you're a year in to the nutrition recovery process. And so this video really is about my insistence, if you're going to be working with people who are struggling with eating disorders and diet trauma, that we get a very, very detailed history, and way beyond the standard, like what medications are on or diagnoses they might have, but really a very detailed description of their food and weight history, their influences around their weight and food, even their birth histories and their mother's state, like nervous system regulation state in utero. This information is really important. We want to know about any adverse childhood events. We really need to know these things because we know this impacts people's physiology and their actual window of tolerance of how they can cope with weight fluctuations, how their digestion is going, as well as how they somatically feel sensations, and how, if those sensations feel so foreign or overwhelming to them, how difficult refeeding can be and how difficult, let's say, ending binging might be. So if you're interested in more depth about how to do an assessment like that, I would love to get a chance to speak with you about it. I do a lot of trainings around that. And I'm going to keep talking about that in I'm going to be doing some further videos about these topics, because I think the next wave around care, around really good non-diet care, even if you don't work with eating disorders, even if you're working in situations where you do gut health, it's really important that you know people's histories around how embodied or not they have been able to be in their lives. And that will help you be able to know what interventions to use sooner. It will help your clients get better faster, whether it's better regulation with their diabetes numbers, whether it's, again, GI health, whether it's some kind of chronic pain condition, disorder eating, of course, which is my specialty. But this information really helps you to put the pieces together more quickly with their nutrition care, and honestly helps your clients symptoms that seem like everything's so disconnected, help it all come together in this unified puzzle, and makes more sense to why people have been struggling for so long, why people sometimes who know a lot of information, they still aren't healing, they're not getting well. Some people have been on a lot of treatment modalities and they still don't have a lot of relief. And so having a very, very detailed map of what's happening in their state and how embodied or disembodied they've been gives you a lot of evidence to help them build not only what works for them and what might help them heal faster, but also helps make meaning and can drop a lot of the shame that our clients may have been experiencing for a really long time. So I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to talking to you all in the next video. Take care. Bye.